right. And Sharon, we're ready to start when you are.
Okay, I'm ready. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Dawn Mountain Sunday Meditation. On this very special day, Valentine's, we've just started Losar period. So for those who might not know, that's the Tibetan New Year. It's a time of celebration and special practices and rituals. And it's also a time when all of our merit, all of our good deeds, our good intentions, our good wishes are multiplied by 100,000, as well as our negative actions and thoughts and such. So it's a time to really cultivate a mind of virtue, but that can be translated to, just kindness and love. So I thought this morning, given that it's both Valentine's and we're starting Losar, that we can really take a moment and consider our heart chakra, our heart space, and really get in touch with that so that as we do the practice, we can allow our hearts to open and fill with that love and send it out to one another and later send it out to all beings. So we can just take a moment and really touch into what we feel for ourselves is our heart space, our space, physical, but also more importantly, our emotional, our essential heart space, our heart mind, where our qualities come forth from. Yeah. And with that in mind, we'll start with our aspiration prayer. So for those of you who may not have this memorized or have it handy, it's available on our website under resources, and I think also on each program page. So that's where you can always find these prayers that we do. So this is our aspiration prayer. May all beings always have happiness and its causes. May all beings always be free of pain and its causes. May all beings always be pain-free and live happily. May no beings ever cling to those near nor spurn those far. In the Shantideva verses, for as long as space abides, as long as the world remains, just so long may I be here, resolving all beings' pain. It's really lovely to be here with you all this morning on this very special day. It's also the anniversary of my mother's passing. And so this morning I've been bringing to mind all the things that this day is about this year. It's Valentine's, it's Losar, it's the anniversary of my mom's passing. And all of it just really keeps opening my heart more and more. I probably, what people think of me offering is my big-heartedness. And I get that from my mom. My mom had this big, beautiful heart. And she was also fiery, like I'm fiery, but she was just, when she was letting her love pour forth, everything was as it should be. And it was just her love, and I can still feel it, and I'm so grateful. And that's partially practice, being able to stay open and stay connected and understand how these things work, that possibility is still there. And I feel it, and I want to offer it, and I want all of us to be in this space together this morning where we feel safe, that we can just open our hearts and be together and come together like this to settle and open and clear and connect and pour forth. So I just wanted to share that. That's where I am this morning. And we'll start, with our settling meditation practice, that we then move between that and the chanting the sacred syllable home, which also allows us to not only settle, but at that point, we're actually merging with the sound and experiencing ourselves in a more essential state. So we'll begin by assuming a posture that's comfortable, but that's intentional. So we want our torso to be lifted. We want our head to be stretching up. We want our legs to be relaxed down. We want our shoulders to be relaxed down, our chest open, our neck long, our chin slightly tucked, our eyes partially open if it's comfortable, and if not, they can be closed. And we're gazing down the bridge of our nose or wherever it's comfortable. Our hands can relax on our thighs, our knees, again, whatever's comfortable. The posture of great ease. We allow any tension to dissipate through our relaxing, our bringing our attention to those areas, perhaps our shoulders, our neck, our jaw, our teeth. Allow everything to relax. Our eyes. And allow your eyes to relax back into their sockets. And we're relaxed. And we're not overly tight, but we're not so loose that we lose our intention and our attention. And the mouth can be slightly open. And then we begin to breathe with intention, breathing into our belly and from our belly. Allowing our bodies to relax, allowing our energy to settle, including our emotions, our thoughts, mental activity. Just let it settle out. Let it be. We begin to feel clear, relaxed, spacious, but not dull. We're vibrant. We're alert, but relaxed. And we rest there, vibrant, relaxed, with our attention on the breath, deep in the belly, and allowing our thoughts to simply return to whence they came, like waves in an ocean, like sun rays back to the sun. And now as we sound the syllable home at our own pace, and you can do 2 per breath if that's comfortable, we allow our mind, our heart, our being to merge with the sound. Once again, we bring our attention to the breath and we rest there. It's a restorative rest. A rest that gives us space to connect with our true being, with our most essential self, which is vibrant, kind, and loving, and wise, knowing, and we rest there, breathing deep into our belly. When our mind has wandered, we gently bring it back. Resting in attention on the breath. As we become more relaxed, more settled, we can allow our natural clarity to arise. Brilliant, knowing. The source of love and joy. Happiness and kindness. Resting our attention on the breath, enjoying breathing. We relax. We allow our thoughts to come and go without paying them the attention we normally would. We just let them go, let them be. No stories, so that we can remain relaxed, bright, spacious, content. Just being at ease, breathing. Allowing a sense of well-being to come forth. Not something that we're mentally fabricating or contriving, but that's just there. Happiness, love, contentment. And an innate sense of wanting to share that with all beings, wanting it for all beings. We're happy that this is the case. It's a sense of joy and love and ease. That things are as they should be. Resting our attention on the breath. We relax in an uncontrived state. It's really nice to meditate with you all this morning. So I don't know how many of you are participating in the Dharma explorations that's going on right now, but this idea of our being able to get in touch with our own innate wisdom and knowingness and qualities, and then wishing that for others, that is the awakened mind, that is the bodhicitta that this series is exploring with the Shantideva text. So I just wanted to kind of bring that in this morning, and particularly because it is, so there's such a for me at least, that is all about love. And again, this morning I wanted to focus on love. And Shantideva and his the way he speaks about the bodhisattva path and what it means to be a bodhisattva is just so beautiful and so inspiring. So I wanted to bring that up, and we can talk about that in a few minutes when we do announcements. Maybe Harvey will want to say something more, but it's really an awesome series that goes through May. So if you haven't yet started that, you might want to think about it. And I think this next one, Renee is going to offer along with Ann and Harvey, and that will be quite wonderful. I don't know if you guys caught the one that she did in the last series, but it was so beautiful. That one was on devotion, and I think this one's going to be on refuge, which dovetails with what she has studied and practiced and can bring forth so beautifully. So anyway, before we get further into announcements, we'll do our dedications, and we'll start with first we'll do the verse that we do. The By This Good, I think it's on the sheet somewhere. Of course, I think everybody probably knows that. By this good may I swiftly once become a great guru, lead all beings, everyone, to reach that very ground. So that's declaring a bodhisattva intention, that we help others connect with their mind nature. So now we'll do the and then we'll do the names. So if there are names that you would like to add that you haven't yet, you can do that now or after we do the ahs. So we'll do 3 ahs. The first one where we allow ourselves to become white, light, healing energy, love, having the qualities to relieve suffering, to share everything that we would wish to share. And also because we're going to be doing this with each other and for each other, to receive whatever it is that we need and want this morning. So our energy will do that for one another, and then we're going to offer it to the universe. But our first one is what allows us to really get in touch with that energy that we have within us and allow ourselves to become that. And you please, go with the ah for as long as it's comfortable for you. I'll wait before we do the second one. And now we're going to send and receive to one another. Now we're going to send out to all beings throughout time and space. And now we'll do the blessing verse. I will light a candle. With all of you in mind, we light this lamp of clarity. May the glow of love, wisdom shine within us, everyone, till we all rise forth born in one enlightened mandala. So today, we particularly bring to mind, hold on. Jennifer Lopez, Galena Bardo and Lionel Bardo, Susanna Cota and family, Juan Fernando de Juan Bardo, John Pfeiffer Sr. Bardo, John Pfeiffer Jr., Joanne Schneider, Laura Lopez, David Carter Bardo, Michelle Hunter, Sylvia, Rolando, Nathaniel, Leah, Emma, Ed, Victoria's father, Health, Geraldine Bardo, Andy Rowe, Jeannie's mom, Bardo, Carlos Sabalos, Bardo, Mark S., Health, Izzy, Tyler, Larry, Dwight, Carol, David, Jennifer, Lala, Pax, and all beings, each of us and all beings. We'll do one more ah. So as I mentioned, we have this Dharma exploration series for the winter. Well, it goes into May, so early winter, early spring. And we also have a retreat coming up that's for the Dzogchen Cycles folks. So I think probably you all know about that, but it's on the website. The Prajna Paramita Lady of Wisdom retreat starts next Friday, goes Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And if anybody should be watching this later that needs to know about Dzogchen Cycles or would like to understand what that's all about, you can go to our website. It's our program that offers really amazing teachings and practices. We have a Losar Tara practice on, one moment, please. Maybe Harvey can fill in the blank. I think it's the 26th
27th at 1 p.m.
Okay.
Saturday, 27th.
Okay. So Harvey, you want to just take over and share anything that I haven't that you would like to?
I don't know if I caught, but for people who are not part of Dzogchen Cycles, you can apply for the next weekend retreat on an a la carte basis. Interested, so you can submit an application, and it's open to everybody. If you're interested, just you need to submit an application, and we can let you in that way. Another couple of things of note. On March 7th at 1 p.m., we will have our first annual meeting, community meeting. And so everybody is welcome to that. We encourage you to attend that. We'll have a first Sunday teaching and a first and meditation on the 7th. And then on March 13th, Anna is presenting at the Jung Center. If you're interested, you might want to check that out at the Jung Center website. And Emily, are you holding anything?
Well, something we haven't announced yet is that Sky Dancer Wellness has been doing 30-minute yoga and meditation warm-ups on Monday for Dawn Mountain members. So if you go to our page where we have the Sunday meditation links and stuff, you'll find it there. It's a gentle yoga warm-up and a short lead meditation.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. And Emily, is it too late to sign up for Simon's class?
It isn't. You know, the
Oh, it isn't.
series is 9 sessions long. We've only done 2 so far. It's going very slowly and in depth to this Qigong series. It's very gentle, but also feels very strong in the body, and it's accessible for everyone.
I'm absolutely loving it. And so, yeah, because you can go back and do the 2 that you would have missed if you want to join.
Absolutely.
Absolutely awesome. And Claire, you know, I continue to do some of the Qigong that you taught a while, well, actually years ago at this point. But this is going to be such a nice complement to that. And Simon is a wonderful teacher. And it's just an amazing program. It's 1 hour, Saturdays at 11. I highly recommend it. So I guess that's all the announcements. Mostly it's just wonderful for all of you to be here, for us to be together, for us to have shared this. Everybody stay warm and safe and off the roads. For those of you that don't know, we're having quite a storm here in Houston. I'm actually in Weimar, an hour and a half from Houston, and it's actually, I think, even colder. And it's starting to really ice up. So everybody be safe, stay warm. Love, love, love.
Thank you so much, Sharon. Very lovely. Very, very lovely.
My pleasure. Love you all. So sweet.